Hello, and welcome to another episode of Devilian's Rapid Accessibility Review series. My name is Biggs, and in these series I rapidly review the accessibility of random websites. Why rapid accessibility review, you might ask? Accessibility reviews or audits usually take a long time to do. I wanted to expose the process and tools somehow, but recording hours of reviewing is impractical. I also wanted to find a way to practice reviewing accessibility without spending hours and hours on the same website. So a short form made sense, and that's how the rapid accessibility reviews came about. The site that I will be reviewing today is dittomusic.com. And the very first thing I will have a look at is the page title. And Ditto Music Distribution, sell music online and keep 100%. Nothing wrong with that title. It says what it does on the tin. Let's have a look at headings on the site. Information, view, document, outline. And it looks like there aren't any headings on the page. That's quite interesting. Let me just have a very quick look at, I'd expect these things to be headings somehow, and then, yeah, these are just paragraphs. Okay, so headings for a website is very, very important for assistive tech. So I would really suggest that semantic headings would be implemented on this site, but we are going to carry on. So we will now just have a quick look at links to see if the links in general make sense. So sell your music, pricing, yes, just keep on going here, start free trial, plus many more. This might benefit from some more description. Many more as a button doesn't really say all that much, so I'd suggest some extra text here to describe that a bit better. Let's keep on going. Join now. This isn't clickable. More info. Oops, I just clicked on that. So, more info. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay. More info generally needs a bit more context. So this one here just has more info in there. So, more info about Ditto Smart Link is definitely better. So that would just be hidden text for screen readers. Let's keep on going. Join now our offices. Okay. That seems to be okay. Let's have a quick look at these here just to see if there's any text describing what this is. No, this is quite common as well to see the social icons not having any text describing what they are. So definitely do that as well for the social links. Okay, so the next thing I want to check is to see how the page looks without any CSS to sort of expose the semantic HTML, or see if it is semantic, let's say. Okay, well, we know there aren't any headings, so that's already makes it probably a bit trickier. I can see, here's the nav, and okay. Alright, let's see. Some logos. It would be good to have some text for these logos. Possibly. That's the many more link right there. Yeah, it seems just to be all paragraphs. I do think that. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, this looks promising with some field sets around each of these, although they are just email and password, so maybe field set is an overkill. And the captchas are always a little weird when you remove the CSS, and they can be very problematic for assistive tech and yeah. Yeah, here we go. It's always a bit weird, this capture stuff. Okay, let's finish up with this here. Now, the next thing would be images. So let's have a quick look just to see if there are any background images that are being displayed. So we'll hide all background images. I don't really see anything being taken away. This one here, though. Okay, so that's a background image right there, and that's fine. It's not really it's not really that important for the context. Okay, let's check out alt attributes and see what we have there. We have header logo image. It's probably, this doesn't really help all that much, so maybe Ditto music might be better. Let's see. Let's keep on going here. All these logos here. Yeah, so they say store item image 0, store item image 1. Let's actually describe the image rather than the technical information about that. So that could be improved. Main section image, either make it blank so that screen readers will bypass it, or describe the content of that image. It's probably the same all the way down. Not sure about these. This is probably this here on the top, swiper logo image. Again, just right there, Ditto Hall of Fame or something like that. Main section image again, global network image, probably not necessary to have alt text on that, or nor this one. Footer logo image, Ditto music is probably better, or even skip it. Okay, that's the images. Now video. I mean, this video here is not like something you click on and you watch. It's just a presentational element. So I can sort of mention element of this. So with something like this, sort of a lot of movement, you actually want to offer a way to stop all this motion, because for many people it's just disorienting and uncomfortable. So I would suggest a button somewhere that you can just stop the video or hide it or something like that, because this can really get in the way. I mean, there's a interesting sort of initial experience, but after that it can get just in the way and distracting. But so there's no audio. Well, I haven't removed the alt attributes. There's no audio, so we will go to keyboard. Let's have a little click around. I'm going to tab through here. Starting from the top, goes into Ditto. Well, I can tell that there doesn't seem to be a skip to content link, which is really useful and should really be on any site. So you can kind of jump over the nav and get straight to the content itself. All right, let's see. Okay, login, join now. I think that might be highlighting on the globe there, so it's just missing the focus on the globe. Yeah. So start fresh trial there. Many more. Join now. More info. So it's showing an outline there, like a green outline. Let's go into the tab here, onto the form, and a checkbox. Okay, sign up, Ditto, and all those social icons, and then okay. All right, that's fine. It's logical tab ordering, and except just this one there was missing the focus, but the rest was pretty good. So I think we can move over to the form and just have a quick look at see where the form has the basics. Let's just highlight this here and then let's inspect it and see if it's got labels. So that's the label there, which is actually being used almost like a placeholder. And then it is, yeah, I can see that it's technically associated there, which is cool. I wonder if, I'm assuming if they're doing it there, then the password is going to be the same. Yep, the password is the same. and those checkboxes there as well. That's got a label. Yeah, okay, and then, alright, that's fine. Let's have let's look at the button there, sign up, that's fine. The error messages themselves, are they helpful? The content, please specify a valid email address. That's perfectly fine. Your password must be at least 6 characters long. That's fine, but I just want to say that I do think that they are very hard to see. Those error messages are really small and very hard to see. And it doesn't look like there is any... Oops, I don't really want to do this. Can I bypass this? Okay. Like the field itself could use a border, like a red border showing that there's a problem with this one. Although this is kind of indicating that, but a border would be helpful. But the content is fine. I think it's fine. And I'm assuming that if I press enter, it'll, yeah, okay, so it's functional with the keyboard as well, which is cool. All right, next thing we want to check out is to see if it's sort of nicely responsive. So let's open that up and go to the top. Okay, so that's just the desktop version. Let's go down and see. Okay, so here it breaks into it's like over 1,000 pixels there, where it's kind of going into the mobile mode. It's still the same kind of layout. This has been reduced to 4. The sliders there. I think it's introduced a. We'll be interested to see if that's clickable. But anyway, okay, that's fine. Let's make it even smaller, and let's just go to a very, very small 350 or so. It's pretty small. Let's go to the top. That's fine. Let's go on one. It's all one column now, a single column, and it's displayed very nicely. So nothing wrong with that. Alright, cool. Let's just check the navigation. Opens up that thing. Something over here. Okay, fine. Right, let's check out magnification. Let's get rid of this. And we're gonna zoom in 400%. Okay, 200, 300, 400. As expected, it shows you the mobile styles, mobile version. So, okay, a little bit of visual glitch there, but not really that important. Big logos. Okay, it's kind of loading in stuff there. Own your music. Just gonna go down. Something a little bit weird here with this zoom. And obviously the faces at the back are already cut, so yeah, I guess that could be improved a little bit. This is it's not really readable there. I think this text here is actually belongs to this bit here, so I think that, no, actually it isn't, it's this bit here. Let's keep on going, this is fine. Okay, global network. I don't really have to go the form. Okay. Nothing is really broken in that way. Okay, fine. Let's go all the way to the top. And let's have a quick check to see. Okay, let's open up the nav and just see if I can. Yeah, okay. At least this is pretty good to have that scrollable there, because there's not much space. You can open this one up and close it. Let's have a little check to see if this works with the keyboard. So we'll go to the front, go there, okay, and then we press. Well, let's just go to. I'm just pressing tab now. So I think I'm just actually in the nav now, but I can't really see it. So I'm just tabbing and tabbing now. Okay, and now I'm on the start free trial. So there's lots of links here before, or a fair few, which aren't really showing. So let me just open this one up here. I'm going to close it. Yeah, okay. Open and close. That's good. And then I tab, and I go into sell your music, pricing, support. Okay. Sign up. Okay, so, not sure where I am now. Ditto Smart Link. I think I'm actually on the site now, behind the nav. So I'm just tabbing back. Okay, yeah, okay. So you just kind of fall out, right? So it's not contained within the nav. But at least you do get into it. So you can go back and you can close it again. So this is better than some of the other stuff I've seen. So just a tiny bit of maybe locking it so that it'll loop about, kind of catch the tabbing and the focus. All right, all right, cool. Let's get back to normal magnification. There we go. And we are gonna do a quick check on the color contrast. And I'm gonna use the Axe DevTools for that, and that should be here. And then I will scan this page, and I will be looking at only the color contrast. Okay, so let's see here, 29 elements. Let's highlight that on the page, and it jumps straight to that white on that pink there. Okay, so it's complaining about that white on the pink, that it might be a bit low contrast. Looks pretty strong, but yeah, it's complaining about that. Let's see if it finds all the other buttons. So that thing there, I can see that flag here, which really means that the background color couldn't be determined. So they don't really know what's happening there. It's because of the background there. I'm just going to keep on going very quickly through here just to see. Yeah, so it was really only that first one. Yeah, it was that. This is the only one that it complained about. It doesn't really find this issue, because this is without a doubt a contrast issue where you can't really read that with that dark background behind it, but I can't really spot that. So, we might find things without using the automated one, but all in all, it seems to be pretty good contrast. So, next thing would relate to the like carousels and sort of animations. So I think I already mentioned the video, I believe. So we won't be going there. But there aren't any. Actually, there is a slider kind of thing. It's not on the desktop size, but when it goes down to a smaller screen, it goes to there, you see? Okay. Yeah, this is not an animation, this is just a slider, so that's fine. We won't be worrying about that. Okay, the almost last thing I'm going to check is HTML, just to have a quick check to see whether the HTML is valid, and I'll use the web developer for that. And what do we get? We get 24 errors on the page. I can see an image missing a source attribute, some other stuff, bad value for area described on a field set. Okay, so 24 errors, HTML errors, and then I just want to see if there are any JavaScript errors coming through the. Okay, let me just reload the page. Okay. There's some public access is not permitted of this storage account. There's some issues here. This should be looked at, being some sort of problematic stuff there. API related to the API. Okay, well, that was the last bit that to review, so that's done. Well, So let me thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. I will be doing more of these reviews. And if you work for Ditto Music and you think you could use our services, then please get in touch. We'd love to work with you. So hopefully have a lovely rest of the day and take good care. Bye-bye.